Valentine's Day is approaching, and I know that some of you might have some anxieties about what to buy and what to do. Many women will drop hints about what they want on Valentine's Day. If you listen carefully during the next few days, you can solve your whole gift-buying dilemma. Not only that, but you score points for being attentive. Now, if you're like that, you are the exception. This video is for the rest of us. All I can say is that some women like their chocolate straight up and others like it with nuts. Generally, the heart-shaped box lets her know that you didn't have this candy left over from Christmas. You want the box to be big enough to show you're not cheap, but not so big that she thinks that you think she's a pig. It's your call. You'll have to get in line behind all the other guys. My advice is to bring cash so we can keep the line moving. Of course they jack up the price of roses just for the holiday, but there's no way around it. Suck it up and pay before they run out, because nothing says I screwed up more than a fistful of gladiolas on Valentine's Day. Also, if one of the rose blossoms is barely hanging on, don't mess with it. It'll only fall off. If it does fall off, don't get rid of it. She's going to count the roses to make sure there are 12. Don't ask me why, it's just something they do. Show up early for the cheap cards, or else you'll be left with the $5 cards. Under no circumstances is an e-card acceptable. If they run out of cards, you'll have to print out a picture you all took together and use that as a card. In either case, make sure you write something romantic that is specific to your relationship. If you know, mention how long you've been together. But be careful, because most women count being together as starting with the first date, and not the first time you've had intercourse. Nothing says I procrastinated better than dinner reservations at either 4:30 in the afternoon or 9 o'clock at night. Instead, you might try to make dinner yourself. Now, guys aren't expected to be good cooks, but at this point, every guy is expected to know how to make one dish. Mine is lasagna. If she's a drinker, you got it made. Just have a nice bottle of wine. They'll help you pick one out at the store if you know nothing. If she's not a drinker, then make sure you have a dessert, but also make sure you have salad. Salad is like a doctor's note that permits women to eat whatever they want for the rest of the meal. If you're going to buy a cake, don't go to the nearby bakery. You know, the mediocre one that you go to when you're buying a cake for someone else. Drive the extra 20 minutes across town to the bakery with the truly decadent cakes, because she's going to ask where it came from. Finally, if you're going to use candles, make sure they smell different from your bathroom air freshener, because even though air freshener smells good, she'll associate that scent with unpleasant odors. That's it. If you know of a different way to screw up, please comment so all the guys can benefit from your wisdom. Good luck, everyone.